Absolute devastation. You can see we've got little shoots that are fine. And then my lavender got taken down. Hello, hello. Yes, I do look a mess. Yes, I do always wear this Ready headband. I don't know why. It's been my go-to, I guess. So I wanted to quickly come out here. So my husband and I bought this farm, and this farm is right along a state road. It is right along a state road, and this is our driveway, and this is a guardrail that goes to a bridge. Something to consider if you buy property along a state road, especially if it has a guardrail, but even if it doesn't, right here, we did have a whole slew of raspberries that had a lot of fruit on that I'm not going to get to enjoy this year. Didn't even get to try one. And one lavender plant that they cut down. They were doing weed eating along the highway where we live. And I say highway, it doesn't have traffic like a highway. It's kind of a weird road. But yeah, they're gone. Absolute devastation. You can see we've got little shoots that are fine. And then my lavender got taken down to pretty much nothing. So sorry, I came over here, the lighting's better. All of that to say, I called NDOT this morning. We live in Indiana. NDOT is who maintains our roadways, Indiana Department of Transportation. You'll need to find out who that entity is for you, and do not assume that just because it comes on to your property, technically the state has an easement, right, along a highway, like along a roadway. They have every right to mow that, and they, the guys out here weed eating, they didn't know any better. They were told, okay, go out and mow along the guardrail, and yeah. Although, who doesn't know what lavender looks like? I don't know. But we had lavender at the end of the road, like it's mirrored on both. This is really hard to do. It's mirrored on both sides of the driveway. We thought that would look really nice. Plus it's lavender, So my conversation with NDOT went as follows. She said, as long as there's no visibility hindrance, the maintenance of that guardrail can be negotiated. So she put in all of the paperwork for us to take over responsibility for maintaining that. She said, put in her notes that there's desirable plants there. And then I said, this leads to the other side of the bridge. And over there, I'm pretty sure there's poison hemlock. I said, weed eat all you want over there. She said, ooh, I'm glad you said that. Okay. She said, so even if we maintain this, if someone calls and says that there's poison hemlock along here, they will come out and they will weed eat and spray. She said, there are ways to do no spray. I said, whoa, I'm glad you said that. I said, because we just got bees and we're trying to grow as organically as possible here. So, no spray would be ideal for us. She said, oh, I'm glad you said that. And, we were just very friendly, very good conversation. Gave me a lot of information I didn't know. So she sent me a link to get put on the do not spray list. So, all that to say, If you live somewhere where along the roadside is maintained by the state or even the county or the city or wherever you live, call them and find out what you need to do to make sure you are on a no spray list. If you're wanting to grow something along there, and like eventually down the road, we were talking about doing either tulips or dandelions along the roadway because we own the property on both sides. And so like tulips I thought would be very, very pretty and very nice, like decorative. If and when we do that, I'll also contact them and say, hey, we're going to do this. We're going to maintain it. That means it's a little more responsibility on our part, but that's okay, right? So see what your situation is. This is not something I considered, and I should have. I'm in guardrail, but because it came onto like our driveway, I figured no one's going to come up here. I was very wrong. So don't let our mistake be your mistake. That's something we didn't think about when we bought this property, and we should have. So if you're looking for properties and that is something that you see there, that's something to keep in mind. If you own a property and you're wanting to do some things along a space that is considered state maintained, or I'm sure counties and cities would be the same. It's not impossible. Just get a hold of somebody, be very polite. She did not personally come out and chop down my raspberries and lavender. There was zero reasons to get mad at her. The people who did it were just doing what they were supposed to do. No reason to get mad at them. Just a stinky situation. So that's all. I just wanted to come on here. Something to think about. Something to think about. All right, we'll talk to you later. Thank you for visiting. We'll see you next time.